Good day, I'm Scott Angelle, Director of the Bureau of Safety and Environmental Enforcement, also known as BSEE. In recent months, BSEE's career staff of engineers and regulatory specialists has worked to fulfill executive and secretarial orders directing us to review our regulations. This effort has been carried out with a view towards the policy direction of encouraging energy exploration and production on the Outer Continental Shelf by reducing unnecessary regulatory burdens and at the same time ensuring that any such activity is safe and environmentally responsible. In keeping with the executive and secretarial orders, BSEE is in the process of proposing revisions to the well control rule. Throughout our review process, BSEE has operated with the utmost professionalism, carefully analyzing all 342 provisions of the well control rule. We determined that 59 of those provisions, less than 18% of the rule, were appropriate for revision. In the process, BSEE compared each of the proposed changes to the 424 recommendations arising from 26 separate reports issued by 14 different organizations in the wake of and response to the Deepwater Horizon incident. Our team determined none of the proposed changes, not a single one in this rulemaking, ignores or contradicts a recommendation, nor will any of the proposed revisions alter any provision of the well control rule in any way that would make it inconsistent with those recommendations. Furthermore, nothing in our proposed rule will alter any elements of other rules promulgated since the Deepwater Horizon event, including the drilling safety rule and the safety and environmental management system rules. BSEE's review has been thorough, it has been careful, and it has been tailored to the task of reducing unnecessary regulatory burdens while ensuring that oil and gas activity on the Outer Continental Shelf is both safe and environmentally responsible. Our workforce includes more than 120 highly skilled inspectors, a staffing number that has more than doubled since the Deepwater Horizon incident. We also employ dozens of engineers who review permits for new and existing facilities and address a host of other pertinent matters. Over the past several months, we relied on input from these professionals in order to improve the well control rule. No doubt, regulations have an important role to play in our society, but it should never be the case that once a regulation is written, it is ever beyond review. Well-intentioned regulations sometimes turn out to be overly burdensome or even ineffective. Our process was laser focused, seeking to identify and eliminate only burdensome regulations while ensuring safe and environmentally responsible development. As a result, I am confident when reviewing the proposed revisions to the rule, you will likewise conclude BSEE's team of career engineers and regulatory specialists used a scalpel rather than a chainsaw seeking to improve public policy. Throughout our regulatory review work, we are incorporating industry innovation, best science, and best practices to improve reliability, safety, and environmental stewardship. The proposed revisions to the well control rule have been published in the Federal Register for a 60-day public comment period. If you have comments on the proposed changes, I encourage you to submit them online during the open comment period at www.regulations.gov. Thank you for your time and your interest in America's energy future.